Hello students, today we are going to discuss some important reaction in the chapter types of chemical reactions. One thing I want to tell you, generally in the examination students are doing mistake in the formula when they are writing the product or the reactant. They do mistake in writing the formula. Then another mistake they are doing, that is balancing of chemical equation. If question is asked to balance the chemical equation, they have to balance it by counting the number of atoms in reactant side and product sides. Main important thing, what are the reactants and what are the exact product, we have to write. If any mistake in the equation, you may lose your marks. 1 mark question you will get half marks like this. So your calculation will not be fulfilled that you want. So you have to practice the chemical equations and the exact formula of the compounds. Let us discuss some important reaction in the chapter, that types of chemical reactions. You see here magnesium oxygen reaction, that is magnesium when bonds hitting, magnesium when bonds in presence of oxygen forming the product is magnesium oxide. Here magnesium oxide produced as white ash. It is white ash. It may be as that. It produced as white ash and brilliant color, illuminated light also produced during burning of magnesium ribbon. So this is one example of combination reaction, because the reactant and product, here product is one type of substance. So you have to remember the observation, where magnesium ribbon bonds in presence of oxygen forming white ash magnesium oxide and illuminated light. Bright light is formed. Methane gas when bonds in presence of oxygen forming blue color light. That blue flame is produced. Flame is blue flames and produce carbon dioxide and water. That when we pass this gas in live water, it changes to milky. You have to remember, when methane gas, when bonds produce carbon dioxide, that carbon dioxide gas produced when passed to the live water changes to milky. This indicates the presence of carbon dioxide gas. And this reaction is generally oxidation reaction. It is an example of oxidation reaction. It is also called combustion, but mainly this type of chemical reaction, it is oxidation. This first one is oxidation, that is also combination. Both are correct. Oxidation or combination, but this one is oxidation only. When iron bonds in presence of oxygen by strong heating produce Fe2O3, ferric oxide is formed. Then this ferric oxide is black color, that is black mass is produced. Then iron when heated, very strongly heated in steam, in presence of steam, and produce ferric oxide and hydrogen gas is formed. That formation of hydrogen gas and ferric oxide is produced. Then when zinc is reacts with sulfuric acid, then produce zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas is produced. Here it is a first one, it is a displacement reaction. This is also a displacement type of reaction. It is also a displacement type reaction. Here zinc displaces hydrogen. Here iron displaces hydrogen. So you have to remember the type of reaction. Here when mercury oxide is heated, produce mercury and oxygen gas is produced. Here this HGO convert to gray color mass, gray mercury is shining gray crystal is formed when heating of HGO. That is a decomposition reaction. Example of decomposition reaction. Then lead nitrate when heated produce PbO, then NO2, then oxygen. Here this is brown, reddish brown color, the reddish brown gas reddish brown gas NO2 is produced, oxygen is produced, and PbO yellow. Yellow mass of PbO and NO2 reddish brown color gas is produced. This is called decomposition reaction. Very important. Decomposition. Balancing you will do. Then calcium carbonate heating produce calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide gas is produced. This is white mass, and calcium carbonate also white. On heating produce calcium oxide, same white mass is produced with the formation of carbon dioxide, and that is also a decomposition reaction. Thermal decomposition. Ferrous sulfide when heated strongly produce Fe2O3 plus SO2 plus SO3. Here what happens? These two gases is formed. These two gases colorless gas, but burning smells, sulfur smells, burning smells, sulfur smells is obtained, and this Fe2O3 become black, grey or black mass is produced. You have to remember the observation. This is also a thermal decomposition reaction. Calcium hydroxide, when it is treated with lime water, this is aqueous. Aqueous calcium hydroxide means lime water pass, that is formation of calcium carbonate and water is formed. Calcium carbonate white mass is formed. White mass calcium carbonate produced, and that this reaction formation of salt. This is, we can say, formation of what? It is a acid base reaction. Here it acts as acid, it acts as a base. Acid base reaction, this is called neutralization reaction. Acid base reaction. First one is thermal decomposition, second thermal decomposition, displacement. This is displacement, this is oxidation reaction, this is oxidation reaction. This is also called combination reaction. This is only oxidation, this is combination or oxidation. You have to remember the types of reaction. Here calcium oxide when reacts with water forming calcium hydroxide, slag lime. This is called slag lime. This is also a combination reaction, formation of one compound from two or more substance. That's why it is a combination reaction. Same white calcium hydroxide is formed. Then it is oxidation reaction, formation of carbon dioxide and carbon dioxide, water, heat. Energy is produced, formation of carbon dioxide. This is also an example of combination reactions. Sodium chloride AgNO3, it is a double displacement reaction. Both are aqueous medium forming AgCl and NaNO3. Here this is white precipitate. This is the symbol of precipitate, means solid mass is formed. Upward means gas, downward means solid mass is produced. So silver chloride white precipitate is formed, but it is water soluble. All are water soluble, but result is insoluble. AgCl is formed, white appearance. Barium chloride colorless, sodium sulfide colorless, NaCl colorless, silver nitrate also colorless, forming sodium chloride colorless solution and formation of barium sulfide white precipitate is formed. You have to remember the observation. In all cases colorless, but only white appearance is formed. Ki colorless, lead nitrate also colorless, forming potassium nitrate colorless, but PbI2. This is yellow color. Yellow mass is formed. Yellow precipitate is formed. This is a double displacement. It is double displacement reaction, combination, that's why it is oxidation reaction. Then copper oxide and ammonia heating, formation of copper, then water, then nitrogen. Then this reaction, we can say it is a redox reaction where oxidation and reduction takes place. Here ammonia is oxidized to nitrogen and copper oxide reduced to copper. Here it is a redox reaction because copper oxide reduced to copper, ammonia oxidized to nitrogen. So it is a redox reaction. Then iron to copper sulfate is a displacement reaction, formation of iron sulfate, green color and copper is formed. That means reddish brown copper is formed, reddish brown copper metal is formed with the formation of green mass. green solution, green aqueous solution, green color, but it is blue. So gray, that shining gray crystal convert to reddish brown color, and blue color solution convert to green color. This is the observation, and this reaction is a displacement reaction. Here iron displaces copper, zinc displaces copper. So zinc sulfide, colorless solution, and copper. This is aqueous, no color. It is also blue color. Blue color changes to colorless, and the white appearance shining crystals, that is metal, convert to reddish brown. This is reddish brown. Reddish brown metal is formed. Copper, silver nitrate, same. Here copper nitrate, then silver. Here this is colorless, it's reddish brown. Reddish brown changes to grey, black, grey, not black, grey, that is shining grey crystals, silver appearance, shining silver appearance is obtained, and copper nitrate, that is copper nitrate, blue, light blue color substance is produced. Then zinc carbonate, this is a double displacement, it is a displacement reaction, it is also a displacement reaction. Zinc carbonate decomposition reaction convert to zinc oxide and carbon dioxide. It is a decomposition reaction. Zinc and Ag plus means it is a displacement reaction. What happens here? Zinc 2 plus convert to Ag. This is very important. That here zinc is oxidized to Zn2 plus and silver Ag plus reduced to silver. It is a displacement reaction. Zinc displaces Ag plus to Ag. It is a displacement reaction. Here it is colorless. It is also white, but result will be white and grey. Silver is formed. Ammonia water, it is produced ammonium hydroxide combination reaction. It is a combination reaction, formation of acid-base reaction. You can say it is a formation of ammonium hydroxides. It is a combination reactions. Aluminium H plus, it is a displacement reaction, formation of aluminium 3 plus and H2. Displacement reactions. H2S oxygen, it is a oxidation reaction, formation of water and SO2. Water gas produce gas form and sulfur dioxide also gaseous form. Ammonia, it is a combination of oxidation reaction, formation of nitrogen and water. It is oxidation reaction. Here ammonia is also oxidized and hydrogen, both are in oxidation forms. Ammonia is oxidized to nitrogen and water, both. Okay. Then NaCl electrolysis is a decomposition reaction by electricity, formation of sodium hydroxides and chlorine and hydrogen gas is produced. This is called chloroalkali process, sodium hydroxide, chlorine and hydrogen. But if write here, it is very important, only sodium chloride, liquid sodium chloride will undergo electrolysis, produce sodium and chlorine. This is produce sodium and chlorine. This is also one decomposition reaction, but here no water is used, only aqueous, liquid NaCl, means liquid form when NaCl is liquid state. It is electrolyzes, produce sodium and chlorine. But when aqueous sodium chloride is used, this is a difference. Aqueous means result is sodium hydroxide, chlorine gas and hydrogen gas. It is also decomposition, it is also decomposition. Difference is aqueous medium is without water. Without water means sodium and chlorine is formed. With water is sodium hydroxide, chlorine and hydrogen, both is formed. This is very important. Remember difference. Water undergo electrolysis produce hydrogen and oxygen. And hydrogen produced at the cathode and oxygen produced at the anode. That is also electrolysis, decomposition reaction. Calcium hydroxide ammonium chloride, it is also what? Double displacement reaction, formation of calcium chloride and ammonium hydroxide, you can write, or if ammonium hydroxide you can written as ammonia plus water. You can write NH4OH or NH3 plus H2O. So it is also, you can say double displacement reaction, but here ammonium hydroxide convert to ammonium water. Calcium hydroxide water, formation of calcium bicarbonate. Here it is insoluble, but it is solid form. But when you pass excess carbon dioxide, then it becomes colorless. The solution becomes colorless. White appearance becomes changes to colorless due to formation of calcium bicarbonate, which is water soluble. But calcium carbonate is water insoluble. Then ammonium nitrate when heated, formation of N2. Ammonium nitrate when heated produce N2O and water. That is laughing gas. Ammonium nitrate when heated produce nitrogen and water. This is the difference. Ammonium nitrate produce N2O and water, that is nitrous oxide, but ammonium nitrate produce nitrogen and water. This is the difference. Nitrate and nitrate, the decomposition. This is the thermal decomposition. Ammonium hydroxide, when just heating is not required, is self decomposed to ammonia and water. Formation of ammonia and water, decomposition reaction. And here AgCl, when heated or exposed to light, it converts to Ag and Cl2, black. Gray or black mass is formed, AgCl. That's why it is also one example of decomposition reaction, either thermal, either heat or light. And NaCl, liquid NaCl under electricity produce sodium and chlorine. So these are very important reactions in the chapter types of chemical reaction. You have to practice. Question sometimes asks that the reactant will be given and you fill up the product. Or sometimes what happens, filling the blanks, in the form of filling the blanks, question may be asked. That some gap will be mentioned, incomplete reaction will be given, you have to complete, you identify what is A, B, C like this. Question may be asked. For example, I am giving you these things. Suppose Fe water, then what is the product? Gas. You have to fill out, this is hydrogen gas. So like this. So sometimes question is asking in this way, and with what types of already have mentioned what are the type of which type of reaction it is, and one important thing is balancing. You have to calculate the number of atoms, reactant side and product side, then accordingly you multiply the number to balance the atoms in both sides, reactant side and product side. So practice, I hope it will be helpful for your examination. Okay, thank you.